Good day, gamers. Purple Mentat here, and I'm getting a ton of questions about the server now that I have it there, so I'm tossing this vlog video into the middle of the Regrowth Let's Play to answer all of those questions. And if I remember to get fancy, you'll see text pop up on the screen when I answer something. I probably won't remember. So let's talk about what the server is. The Regrowth server, where I'm doing my Let's Play, is basically a subscriber server. It is a server that is a bonus, extra, special reward thank you for the people that help support me. You're not donating, you're not buying access to the server, you're sending me a tip, and part of my thank you is whitelisting you there. The server is not paid for out of the money that you send me. The server is provided to me as part of a sponsorship deal with Atlas Web Hosting, who do Minecraft servers, and who I really recommend if you want a server of your own, you check out in the doobly-doo. There's a link and a bunch of coupon codes. They're fantastic. I set things up with them after experiencing their customer service from a anonymous customer level without them knowing that I was a YouTuber or that they needed to give me any sort of special treatment. And it was amazing. It's the best kind of test that I feel like you can give a company, is just show up as random Joe Blow with no, I feel like a lot of companies, if I approach as, hey, I'm Purple Mentat, show me what you can do, they're going to, put their best foot forward. So I don't give companies that opportunity. I approach them as, hey, I'm this random guy on the internet who wants to buy a thing. Show me what you can do. And Atlas wowed me from that point of view. Anyway, enough talk about them. So the money that you send in by Stream Tip or Patreon, one of the rewards of that, one of the ways that I say thank you, is getting you access to the server where I am currently doing my Regrowth Let's Play. This access is not a right. You are not purchasing access to the server, and if you are a jerk, or you cause problems, or you can't play nice with others and share your toys, meaning the server specifically, if you break everyone else's toys because I don't know, the analogy's breaking down. Anyway, basically, you will be whitelisted until you're a problem, and then you will be unwhitelisted. And we reset the whitelist once a month. That's not entirely true, but here's the way it breaks down. Patreon does not send me money the instant you click, I want to support. Patreon will gather up everybody at the end of the month and do it all as one lump thing. This reduces the amount of overhead that they have for financial processing and everything, which means that more of the money that Patreon takes in, they get to give straight to the people that Patreon is supporting. As an example, let me pull up my numbers for last month. If I take a look at my account on Patreon for the month of January 2015, I had $824 pledged by 94 patrons. Of that, $758 was processed from 86 patrons, and I received, 690-ish? Yes, there was around $40 in fees to the credit card companies and around $40 in fees to Patreon itself, so that, because moving money from point A to point B, especially when it's not moving money, it's moving money from points A through Z and AA, well, like 90 people, so moving money from points 1 through 90 to point B. There's a bit of processing involved, there's a bit of overhead. So Patreon keeps the overhead fees on that very, very low, lower than a direct to PayPal, actually, and also donating direct to PayPal is a whole questionable legal thing that I'm not getting into. And it's just an easy place for me to get everything collected. An easy one link here, checked out this campaign, and a place that I can go and see everyone that's decided to be a patron at the end of every month. But the downside is they do not charge the card until like the last day of the month. They decide these are the people we're going to charge, and then on the first day of February is when it all gets figured out and sent to me, and then ideally by the 8th day of the month, we get things swapped over. It's been the 15th day in January and February, and we may end up continuing that just by sheer inertia. But ideally by the 8th day of the month, 1 week in, for everything to process and for people to figure out their issues. I mean, like I said, there are 8 people who pledged last month whose payment is either declined or stuck in processing. Mostly declined at this point as I'm scrolling through. I don't see anyone that's stuck in processing. So yeah, these are people that decided it would be better to just stop updating their credit card information rather than unpledge from the campaign, and that happens. That's fine. I don't worry about that. But what this means is if you sign up for the Patreon today, you will get access to the server in March. If you want instant access, because there are people that want that, or if you want to use a payment method that's not supported on Patreon, like, well, I don't even know. I think Patreon, you have to use a form of credit card. However, I also have stream tips set up where you can use Bitcoin or PayPal, or a credit card through PayPal. So you'll find links to both of those below. And if I get a stream tip come in, and you include your Minecraft username with it and make it clear that this is your Minecraft username, then I do my best to get you whitelisted on the server within hours, within the same day that it comes into me. I check the stream tips every single day, and I get an email notification anytime one of them comes in. And that, I get less of the pie out of that. Stream tip takes a bigger cut than Patreon does, and then it goes directly to my PayPal account or my Bitcoin wallet, either way. And then usually if it goes to my Bitcoin wallet, I automatically turn it into cash because I'm not buying into this whole Bitcoin thing. It's a little too fluctuating for my tastes. Anyway, point being, there are people that are asking, why can't I get on the server I became a patron? Well, that's because there are terrible people in this world, and they have ruined it for everyone. The first month that I was doing this server, I had a whole bunch of people sign up all at once, and then I just handed out access to everybody, got all of their names, got it all set up. Took a couple of days doing it, actually. And at the end of the month, 15 people came up declined. 15 people that had been playing on this server as a special thank you from me for helping support the channel and helping pay for a server that at the time I was paying out of my own pocket. There was no sponsorship deal at the time. Decided that, oh, I've gotten enough out of this. I'm going to make sure that my credit card is declined. And when I contacted them about it, most of them just left the Patreon campaign. So now I don't allow that anymore. Because this is a special thank you for people that have actually helped pay my salary, if you just pledge and haven't actually assisted in paying my salary, you don't get access yet. Because these people have taught me that I cannot trust the internet. I can trust 90% of the internet, but that 10% ruins it for the rest, and I have to be more cautious. And I'm sorry about that. I wish I could just let everyone on, but server resources are finite, and just, I know that there are people out there that put in their $5 a month purely because they want to play on the server with me. And it does not feel right, and it does not feel fair to me if that's the reason that they're donating for someone else who isn't actually putting in any money to get on the server. I'm not okay with that. And yes, you're technically, like, blah, 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 blah. You guys aren't paying for access to the server, but some of you are. I know that that's what's going through your head. I will continue to say that I am not renting out the server. The server is a special thank you to people who choose of their own free will to send me a tip of at least $5 to help pay my salary. Because that's just a lot simpler from a tax point of view and is the honest truth. I may shut down the server tomorrow if it becomes too much of a hassle and too much of a time sink. It's unlikely to happen. It's been like 5 or 6 months. No, longer than that. It's been at least 6 months, maybe 7 months of continuous server uptime at this point. So it's highly unlikely that the thank you subscriber patron, I call it the purple patron server because it's just easier. But stream tippers get on there too. All right, I hope this rant thing answered some of your questions. If you want to be on the server as of March, sign up on Patreon, and your card will be charged at the end of February, and once I have that money, you will get on the server. If you want to get on the server as early as the end of day tomorrow, send me a stream tip. Links for both in the doobly-doo. If you send me a YouTube creator program support money, I'm trying to work that out to see if I can find details on, like, who has sent me what. I'm having some issue with that. It's a technical thing, and I don't know where to look for it yet, and honestly, it's just one of those on my priority list, but not at the top of it yet. I'm hoping I can work it out so that anyone who sends me money directly through YouTube can also get on the server, because I think that would be perfect, because I would prefer that YouTube get a cut of this. They charge as little as Patreon. They're actually a far better than stream tip, and I mean, my livelihood is because of YouTube, and their videos and support and everything helps out a lot, and that whole ad block absolution level on the patron tier, that helps me out if you don't get anything, if you use ad block, but YouTube is the one that's paying for most of this, for me to be able to bring content like this vlog, like my Let's Play series, to you guys. So if YouTube's not getting their cut, eventually things go downhill. Anyway, it's not a great mess. I don't like feeling like I'm here with my hat in my hand to collect money from you guys, but the bottom line is the money that comes in from Stream Tip and from Patreon is a significant portion of my own monthly income from this whole thing, and multiple revenue streams are pretty much essential in this gig. Speaking of multiple revenue streams, you're going to be seeing my very first attempt at a t-shirt campaign go up soon, so if you'd like to send some money my way, but you want a physical, tangible, I can hold it in my hands good, watch soon for an announcement about a Teespring campaign. You'll have seen the t-shirt first in one of my vlogs a long time ago. So yeah, any other questions, ask them in the comments on this video, and I will answer them as fast as I get to them. Thank you all for your support and your patience with this matter, and I hope to see you on the server soon.